How's it going, guys? Stony FTP, welcome. Oh, this is going to be cool. Let's go with English. Yeah, that all looks fine. Continue. Font size. Let's up the font size so you guys can see. Hey, Mike Beasley, Andrew Pittrick, welcome. Andrew Patrick Daly, welcome. All right. Ooh, I'm allergic to awesome, apparently. Oh. Alright, let's start with settings. Get this volume here handled. Yep, saves, tooltips, tutorials, that's fine. Sound, here we go. Let's go down a bit on that master volume. Graphics. I think we're good. Controls are fine. Alright, I guess new games then, huh? Take up the mantle of a rogue trader, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over the Trade Protectorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of von Valencius as it faces multiple threats, from within its own ranks and without, as countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity. It is up to you to hold the reins of the shattered protectorate and forge a new path for the von Valencius dynasty, currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. The stakes are high, and the rise even higher as you cross paths with terrifyingly powerful and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Coronis expanse. That sounds cool already. What's Void Shadows? Just because I'm curious. Oh, that's kind of cool. But we're going to go here. We're just going to go normal. Oh no, that's hardcore. There's a hardcore mode. Ooh, gross. Christian, how's it going? Cabro King, welcome. That's kind of cool. Alright, I'm not going to mess with anything here then. Oh, I get to pick? Oh, we get to make a character? Oh, boy. We're making a character. Create your very own rogue trader from scratch. The possibilities are endless when it comes to customizing your character, choosing their homeworld, gender, background, and more. You can also choose from a wide variety of combat, social, and technical skills and abilities which determine how your character interacts with the world and what kind of challenges they are capable of overcoming. Finally, you can choose your character's archetype. Each archetype path offers its own unique set of opportunities and challenges, so choose wisely. With all of these customization options at your fingertips, you can create a truly one-of-a-kind rogue trader and embark on an adventure unlike any other in the world of Warhammer 40k. Oh yeah. We're doing that. Oh, we got a lot of cool portraits. Not that one. That's not a cool portrait. That's the opposite of a cool portrait. Oh, that guy's sick looking. Oh, so is that guy. Man, some of these guys straight up look like Inquisitors. That is sick. Oh, I love 40k art. It's so gothic and awesome. That guy's cool. That guy's kind of cool with his freaking plasma pistol. She is badass. She has a bolt rifle. Oh, God, no. Cancel. I'm leaning towards this one. I kind of like that guy. Oh, it even like... Oh, it makes his appearance for you. Hell yes. Well, we gotta have the upper Aquila tramp stamp. I like that. Augmentations? Oh, that's sick. Oh, there we go. A golden Aquila in the brain box.
We need to investigate.
For the glory of the dynasty. I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Okay.
Guide my hand. Behold the wrath of madness. Fire at will.
Ooh.
Success is the only outcome I accept. My supremacy is proven once again. The best defense is a good offense.
I'm thinking pragmatic male. I like that one. Oh, a fortress world? What's Death World give you? I'm thinking Fortress World. Let's go Fortress World. I don't want to be a sanctioned psyker. It's probably going to be Astra Militarum Commander. Oh, that Crime Lord looks sick, though. The Navy officer looks cool. The Noble doesn't look bad, honestly. But let's go with AM Commander here. The Astra Militarum, commonly known as the Imperial Guard, is the primary fighting force of the Imperium and the first line of defense from the myriad of threats that endanger the existence of humanity in the 41st millennium. You have served as one of the commanders of an Astra Militarum regiment, commanding thousands and winning battles in the name of the God Emperor. I'm here for it. Oh, okay, so we have triumphs here. Through reforms and leadership, you restored a broken Imperial Guard regiment to its former martial glory. Your guardsmen defended a shrine world and received high commendation. You utilized your talents as a commander to achieve... Oh, man, this is a hard one. Hey, how you doing, Mend? It's good to see you, buddy. Oh. You should let your mans know I'm playing Rogue Trader. I think you'll be interested. I think I'm going to go Apex of Brilliance, just because I want that lore for the Imperium. Oof. So Grim Portents is... You lost an entire regiment to the Immaterium during a Geller field failure, yet you yourself emerged unscathed. That's sketch. As the commander-in-chief of a disastrous military campaign, you were buried in shame. No. Captured by heretics, you suffered unbearable torture at the hands of humanity's enemies. I think that's the one I'm going to go with. Oh, fucking cool. Oh, do I want officer or do I want soldier? Warriors are combatants boasting exceptional melee prowess, capable of dealing high damage in close quarters combat and withstanding heavy amounts of damage. They also excel at drawing enemies' attention from less defended enemies. No. Thank you for the likes. Officers use their willpower and fellowship to improve combat abilities of their allies, turning them into greater threats on the battlefield. Extra turns? Ooh, officer might be it. What's soldier, though? Nah, it's gonna be soldier. A soldier is a master of all ranged weapons, quickly able to assume an advantageous position from where they stand ready to rain fire on the enemy. While well-trained in highly diversive range of arms, a soldier is particularly proficient at blasting their targets with burst fire weapons and area weapons. Core focus, movement, and ranged attacks cover and dodge burst fire area attacks. I like it. I like the sound of that. Night Gamer, how's it going? Yeah, we're gonna go soldier. Oh boy, okay. How many points do I have? 30 points? Well, obviously, we're going to want that ballistic skill a bit higher. Get that at least up to 30. Willpower. Go 40 on willpower. Toughness. And intelligence. Oh, fuck yes! A sword class frigate? The sword class frigate is a classic void ship design proven in thousands of battles, combining decent firepower, high speed, and respectable survivability. The Von Valancius flagship is the mightiest void ship belonging to the Von Valancius dynasty. Every system aboard this frigate has been tried and tested in innumerable engagements. Its weapons and turrets deliver hard-hitting volleys with pinpoint accuracy. Its plasma drives are rugged yet reliable in extreme conditions. The flagship's size and maneuverability are perfect for pursuing smaller, faster raiders for hunting the countless pirates, Xenos, and heretics in the Coronis expanse. Numerous Von Valancius rogue traders have acknowledged the exceptional performance of this vessel, and with a few minor updates, the flagship has continued to faithfully serve the Von Valancius dynasty. Yeah, I'm okay with the Patient Fortune. Ignatus, that works. Oh no, I need to change that to Varaxis. What am I doing? There we go. Varaxis. Apply, let's play this fucking game. We are loaded at 97%. Black Materia, welcome. What's this?
Thank you.
Yo, everybody's Grudge. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Andrea Joe Dirks, welcome. How you doing? I have a pet cough. Good to see you. Oh, this is quite cool.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Choice in dialogues. You are in a dialogue. Here you can learn more about current events, influence the character you are speaking to, or even alter the course of the game's narrative. Your character's personal story depends on the dialogue choices you make. Available dialogue options are displayed on the right. Select a reply by clicking LMB on it or pressing the corresponding digit on your keyboard. Let's go with frankly.
I believe there are those among us who share that sentiment. But such is our duty, is it not? To overcome base weaknesses and desires, so as to excel in our service to the God Emperor.
Okay, I need to move this.
Humanity.
Nope, not that. I need to move this. There we go.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person.
User a whole bunch of numbers. Yoo-hoo, welcome. My name is Varaxis, or Lieutenant General Varaxis Scorpio Grimold, commander of the 8th Army of the Scanthian Janissaries. I think we're going to go with that one, because that sounds cool as shit.
My regards, Lieutenant General. The Astra Militarum is the hammer of the God Emperor, isn't that what they say? Well, it is likely that fate will give you ample opportunity to demonstrate your talents as a commander.
Continue.
I will be frank with you.
No, you said your name is Conrad, not Frank.
No matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are, from the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias.
King Dangs,
The
welcome.
burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let's address it. I like the sound of that.
I come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord's Captain and Master Ethelthrad von Valencia.
MD Spagnos, welcome. Diego, good to see you.
Let us join them there. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Some objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons allow you to study objects, others will transfer the character to neighboring locations or launch a small event. These icons became visible when your character is standing close enough to interact to the interactive object. Click left mouse button on the icon to perform the action. And if you hold tab, you can see what everybody's doing here. So what do we got? A massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood, a resource of incredible value upon a void ship. The candlelit altar with a copy of 2, 3, 4/8 volume of Lex Imperialis. Oh, right? That table's girthy as fuck. Open the door.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after you...
Hell yeah, fucking Lehman Russ. Dude, that was sick. Uh-oh. Oh, those servitors just went haywire. That's not great. That one's got like a fucking... Let me in there. I want to fight. You've been ambushed. The battle begins. To survive in the grim darkness of the far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. These hints and tutorials will familiarize you with the combat system of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Click the button at the top of the screen to start the battle. Alright. Oh, that guy's about to... Oh no, bye crew officer. Oh, that's smarts. Alright. What are you doing, guy? Okay. All battles in the game are turn-based and take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Select a cell within the highlighted area and double-click to move a character there. Movement points determine how far a character can move on their turn. 1 MP corresponds to 1 cell on the battlefield. Moving diagonally is more costly. Every second diagonal cell uses 2 MP. At the beginning of each turn, movement points are restored to their max value. Note that once a character starts moving, this action can no longer be cancelled. Alright, so I don't know what my range is. Okay. What is that? Regimental tactics. Okay, and what's that? Run and gun. Okay. That's cool. I have a freaking solid shot pistol. That's crazy. Hey, Ryan Sid, how you doing? Tonley, good to see ya. Oof. Oh, can I not shoot now? Oh.
I'll make it out.
I got to shoot him twice? Hell yeah. That little las pistol ain't doing shit. That servitor is clappinating all of the cheeks. The hell is that guy even doing? He's just analyzing enemy. Hollow, how's it going, buddy? Oh, is he gonna kill me now? Ooh, dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge. Oh, he just fried that guy.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Can I loot all these crew members that got clapped? Oh, hey, we got some actual soldiers now.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is at the end of this corridor.
Yeah, but I want to loot these guys. Can I loot them? Hey, Fabian, welcome. No, I want to... Okay, I can't loot them, apparently. Tarantula Sentry Gun constructed with the blessing of the Ademptus Mechanicus using standard template construct in the manufactoriums of Kaiba Gamma. The wires in the servitor's head are still smoldering. It would seem the cause of this malfunction was the short-circuiting of the motive force. Leman Russ battle tank reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor, the first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortex Catan. Oh, there's so many cool things! This exhibit is unfinished. Another symbol of House Valencia's valor will be displayed here at some point in the future. Okay, let's go see what's over here. What we got here? A violet alloy, which, upon closer examination, turns out to be a handcrafted object. Symbols carved with a primitive tool are visible on the surface. A black shard resembling obsidian. If you look closely, you can discern a strange, barely perceptible glow inside of the artifact. Blackstone. A massive golden amalgam interpursed with sparkling particles. The stone on the pedestal is no doubt solid, but its surface shimmers and changes hue, as if someone has captured a piece of turbulent sea within the rock. A strange object that resembles a sea coral. The porous surface is pitted, a sign that it has been underwater. A gray-green crystal with white veins. A low hum can be heard coming from the artifact. Always. More servitors. I don't trust it. Oh, but we got a master at arms. We got some deck dudes. Okay, I think we'll be fine here. Tech priest, another servitor.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad? While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations? in such a fashion?
Oh, shut up, Eldathred. You're already irritating.
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crew sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Let's go with Xenos. So let's go. Those spirits could well be the natives' name for the dangerous aliens. I would first verify if that is indeed the case and the population of Aeon 6s engages in Xeno worship.
Reasonable.
Hell yeah, brother.
However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
Oh, at first I was going to go, I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do, Eldathred. But then I find your tone most disagreeable, Eldathred. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequences. Oh, dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Well, I find your company disagreeable, and yet I'm forced to endure such.
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Ethan, how's it going? Philo, welcome.
So, why are you here? Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with Fon Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
I am ready to take on this sacred purpose.
Yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand,
Ooh, another mag.
doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Bloodright alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging.
Hey, Seth1003, thank you for the likes.
Kunrad Vee'S served me for many years before he made his mistake. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation.
Well, thank you, Seth. I appreciate that, buddy.
Presence is required on the bridge.
Navigator, translation. What are these things you speak of? I know all that answer. What are my current responsibilities? Here we go.
Absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself
If you're not going to read them, what's the point of reading them? Gypsy, it's not your dinner time.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors.
Hey, J Nooks, welcome.
Educated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Where are we headed?
The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House Fon Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
Maybe.
I set the course for Rykad on the demand that... for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
Oh, I have no more questions.
I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible
Give me a better gun than this solid shot pistol.
sooner than you may have anticipated.
Oh, shit! Heretics!
I'll make an example out of you.
The masters demand your death.
Oh, start the battle. There we go.
Don't touch me.
Oh, shit!
I took care of this one.
Abelard doesn't fuck around.
To the heretics.
He just melted that fucking cultist!
Death to non-believers. Out of my way.
Rude?
I've faced worse than this.
Okay, use cover. Got it. What if I'd rather shoot the bastard?
Who, if not me? It's as good as done. I'll make it up. Another enemy down.
Hell yeah. Can't believe he fucking melted those cultists. That was brutal. You see that bullet time dodge?
The Imperial.
Tactically sound.
She just plasma gunned that guy.
Reduced to dust. My faith strengthens me.
A melt-a-gun.
You a target?
Oh, let's move first. No, I don't want to reload. I want to move.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Can I move more?
Don't let your guard down.
Now can I shoot this guy? Oh, that was a bad shot. I shot the freaking pillar.
Didn't flinch.
Emperor, protect me.
Okay, friendly fire's a thing. That's good to know. Scenery NZ, welcome.
More. Take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the arch-militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Where did homeboy go? I think he went this way. Oh, maybe he didn't go this way. Which way did he go? Wonder if he went that way? I honestly didn't see which way he went. Thought he went here into this elevator.
I always have a backup plan.
I hear more shooting. Oh, I think I hear it this way. Oh no, it's right here. I'm like standing next to it. Is there any way to get over there? No, those moats are raised. The heretic's body is riddled with holes. The single shot lies smoking in his hand. Oh, yeah! That melt-a-gun does not mess around. Oh, what was that? They got a heavy weapon?
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
Hey, Golding, how you doing?
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Be right back. I'm gonna grab a little bit more food. All right. We must provide immediate assistance to those still on the middle decks. Perhaps then we might stop this wave from spreading.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain, Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant. And taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Yeah, this guy seems like he's in on it.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Not everything in your power. You will do as I say.
Even Moats, welcome.
Have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come.
Oh, poor Mort. Treats him like a doggo. She's kind of a dick.
Are you ready to head out? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is...
Any clue?
Nope.
Okay. She coming here at all?
Nope. She's been like 99% attitude lately, though. I have no idea. She was getting pissed off at one of her books out on the couch.
Well, that book set I bought her came in. She didn't want it, so I told her I'd return it. And then she's like, no, my book, you're not going to read it. What's the point of keeping it? And I had to use the restroom. That's where I've been. So. I don't know.
Me neither, love. What did she say?
I was planning on doing a really fun activity with her, and now she ruined it.
Yeah, I have no idea, love.
I don't know. You want your door closed?
Please?
Okay.
Something hits you hard with a sharp crackle and you are consumed by unbearable gut-wrenching pain. Yeah, this guy's a fucking... Yeah, I knew he was a fucking traitor. Oh, press any key. I'm all like, it needs to load. Did you just kick me on the ground? What a dick.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing.
Voidveer, you two-faced scum. You were the one behind this mayhem.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred warrant of trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel. An ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
What is it, inbred?
Contrary, the warp's blessing has raised me too much above your fond Valencias. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
Oh, I'm definitely doing this one. What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy? You sordid, wretched piece of grok shit.
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Yo, Joe Does, welcome.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencia's watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
The blade flashes in the dim light, and drops of blood appear in your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous, your head is spinning, and the quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Fight the voices in your head. Get out. I am not your puppet. The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step toward the gates looming in the center of the chamber. This mind controlled me. Rude. Chad Brewer, welcome. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises. Let's look for anything that can be used as a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty and in perfect working condition. Nary a broken panel or a protruding piece of rebar in sight. Tech, use 75. Examine the device. Tech use test succeeded. You carefully inspect the design in the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of archaeotech relic. Gain 20 experience. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward, closer to you. It lowers its jaw open with drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voice that filled your head after Vee'S wounded you with the blade did not go away. On the contrary, the source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Examine the sentinel. The servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you are used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper thread, and it has metal hinges on the place of the standard joints. It seems that the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure the service life of this unit would be much longer than that of the ordinary automatons. I guess we'll place our hand in the mouth. The Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass, the sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps, if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the Sentinel? The Cogitator? Is it a figment of your weary mind? Whatever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Yes, I do require assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
We're gonna get some fucking turrets. Fucking heavy bolter tarantulas. Oh, that is awesome. Night Sparrow, how you doing? Check the warrant chamber. Oh, how cool. Let it be known. Oh, okay. Hopefully you guys could read that, because I got too late. Jackie, how's it going?
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless.
Current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Master, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects.
EGT Project, welcome.
Unit standing by. Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
As the game stories unfold, you will see notifications at the top of the screen indicating that the status of your current objective has been updated and that new information has been added to your journal. You can open the journal by pressing J or clicking left mouse button on the notification at the top of the screen. Journal entries help you keep track of current events and guide your character on their journey. The Quest tab tracks the progress of the main story. Here you can find information about any quests you have accepted and their current status. Use the journal to help yourself understand where to go in the next steps of your adventure. The Rumors and Contracts section also contains important information. You will learn more about them later.
Keep your wits about you.
Seriously though, can I get like a gun?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go then? Somewhere over here, maybe? No. Oh, okay, I gotta go talk to the Sentinel. Oh, more of these twats?
Run, fools, or fall.
Oh, yeah.
Master, whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this? What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Not with you clapping all the cheeks with that chainsword.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
Hell yeah, a las gun, a flak chest plate, and a med kit. While fighting, your character can lose some of their wounds. Your character has suffered an injury after being attacked by Khaenra. It happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds within one round. Alright, oh. Nope, this is not the one that I want. Where's my inventory? There it is.
Or get left in the dust.
I don't know what I just did. What's that? That's reload. Do I still have my old injury? Yes.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Yo, how you doing, Svel? Good to see you, buddy. What did I do with that freaking med kit? Well, I deleted the med kit, I guess. Can I have Homeboy here, like, fix me up? Let's charge, stab.
Let me help.
There we go.
Noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming.
These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this...
Hey, Cameron Short, how you doing, buddy? How did you find me?
Specifically, a voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing? Warren Sentinel? Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. Come. The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve...
Let's fucking do it, Alabard. Or Abelard.
Shall prove that her trust in us...
Let's go smash! Yeah!
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
Do I even want to move? Yeah, let's grab the high ground. Your new companion is a warrior. Abelard specializes in melee combat and drawing enemy attacks. Charge is a unique warrior ability that works only when they are using a melee weapon and is not considered an attack action. Use the charge to close the difference between you and the enemy and deal damage. Click left mouse button on the icon and yada yada. Alright. Where's charge? Oh, look at that parry. No, I just want stab. Yeah. That's a lot of fucking bad guys. He shot his own guy. Oh, that's awesome.
I'll see to it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was awesome. Naffin, how you doing?
Victory is reduced to dust.
I serve the ruinous powers.
I've suffered worse.
Crush the evil.
Not a very good shot there, Chief.
I'll make it happen.
Hell yeah. Absolutely clapped him. Oh, this is fun as hell. Naffin, welcome back.
Fate and fortune favor the bold. I have a nose for profit and the taste for adventure.
Did I miss something? I must have missed something. I absolutely missed something. How the hell do you level them up?
I'm at your service.
Is there like a level up button? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Awareness. Let's go awareness. Pinky, how's it going? Pinky and the brain. Pinky and the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. Hey, thank you for the likes. Okay, good. I was worried we weren't going to be able to loot. Collect all. Is that like everybody? It just... Oh, that's nice. So then I could put a las gun, or a las pistol in this guy's other hand. And then I could take a beat stick. Because that does 8 to 10. What does those do? 6 to 9? Yeah. So that's way better. And then his other, he can just fucking dual wield.
Is there money to be made?
I love the map. That's not good. We need to shoot the piss out of her. Ooh, nice dodge.
Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voice
Okay, she's losing her shit.
didn't hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela.
Hey, Murphy Lad, how you doing?
Sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officers frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the
Oh, that's rad.
cog and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks. Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his eyes must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay. Alright, we got a new character.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, the door is sealed shut. Am I missing some? Oh yeah, that's what I was missing. Looks like we gotta go in there and clap some cheeks, huh? Where's the rest of my team? You two, get your ass up here.
Your demise is already calculated.
Surrender to the dark powers. Let's get to it.
Hell yeah, cover.
But of course. Anything else? What an unfortunate turn.
That's not the Seneschal's job. I'm not interested. Someone else can do this. I'd rather not.
Golding, welcome back.
Was that you there, Well?
Oh shit, I just fried my own guy. Okay, gotta be wary of that.
On it.
I'm not interested. My place is at the fort. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Oh, nice parry. There we go. Soli D, welcome. Vespidius, the creature in the chair, appears as it has become one with the throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark, gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes as well as the third that sits in the center of his forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short. Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold.
Oh shit.
It came from beyond. His body is not his.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
The navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling. But then his fits stop abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid is turned from a trickle into a stream, mixed with the blood coming out of his nose. And there is purplish swelling around the eye.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help. Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman.
Ow! God damn it! You gotta move your spaghetti! Fucking patch! Ow! Just ripped like 2 layers of skin off my foot. Where's your wallet? It's behind your bowl. Thank you.
I was just robbed. Why do you take all my money? Woo! She left me $5, guys. She left me $5. Hashtag married life. Oh, hey step bro, how's it going?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces
forces with Edelthrad and his people.
What's going on here?
You will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servos gold relayed to us earlier.
The spiders. Good luck. And thank you.
You want anything from the ice cream truck?
Yes, I just texted Mama I did.
Okay.
Alright, guys, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Oh, let's skedaddle when? Yeah.
Tell me where your mom.
I don't know. Does Mama have her phone?
No.
Oh, just tell Mama to pick something for me.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. There we go. Okay, we need to go to the officer's deck. Okay, this game is sick. I'm a huge fan. Run like you stole some. Oh.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies.
Oh yeah, the sister of battle, baby. She got bolt guns some bitches.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them.
Randy Reeves, welcome.
Praise from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
Fuck yeah, sister of battle taking exactly 0 shit. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and, for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face. Familiar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted. News of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the arch-enemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you.
I'm a dude, welcome.
Now is not the time for interrogation. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by the Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I am no traitor, sister, you can be sure of that.
Truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader ship? Your orders serve the Ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice. Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Hey, Christiana, how you doing, buddy?
Ready. May terror's light
Hey, girl, hey.
through fire and darkness.
Back up.
Back, Savage Beast. Ooh, what'd you get me? Ooh, a blue bunny.
Cookies and cream.
Thank you.
You like cookies and cream?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go for a walk.
Okay.
Because the lady who used to buy bracelets from actually started doing like a little goods boxes. She's got farm fresh eggs, those strawberry scones. Like that. So we'll see if any are survived. She posted it earlier today that she set some stuff out.
Say we are out of eggs.
Yeah, I know. They're $5 a dozen for farm fresh eggs, not the stuff that's been sitting on the shelves in the warehouses for whoever knows how long.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna walk down there.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nah, Christiana, I'm playing some Warhammer stuff. My brain wants me to play Warhammer. My motivation for WoW has fallen off a bit. So here we are, playing Warhammer 40k. It's probably my favorite fantasy universe. Well, sci-fi universe, so.
Join me in prayer.
Just a bolt gun and an auto pistol? Well, here's an auto pistol and an axe. Glass pistol and a sword. He's already pretty well equipped.
I won't compromise my principles.
That's funny. She already has enough.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That's the way I came from, right? So I think I need to go this way now. Ooh, a well-maintained lasgun.
Keep your wits about you.
machine write set, and a multi-key. Fuck it, let's grab it. Lilu Dallas multi-key.
The Emperor is with us.
All of you will bleed.
I'll see to it personally.
That was some terrible shooting right there.
Death to non-believers! Out of my way!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
That was a good shot.
Chaos guides me!
My prescience has failed me.
What if you a target? Reduced to dust.
Will do. What an unfortunate turn.
Tased.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Yeah, you do.
Death to the weak!
I bring ruin.
I get to tase more shit?
Not this Greyer's job. No can do.
Your end was inevitable.
That was a nice shot.
Death to non-believers!
I'll do it.
Oh, that was awesome.
At your beck and call. One fewer target.
On it. Very well.
Oh, that was sick. Wait, there's still more enemies? Where? Oh, way back over there.
Let's make some opportunities. I refuse. It's as good as done.
Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Indeed.
Will do. Be gone.
Got him.
Who if not me?
That was some terrible shooting.
Rejoice in battle. Eradicated.
Oh, that bolter hits are satisfying. We gotta collect all the loot.
I won't let it define me.
Melt a charge somewhere around here? Was there more loot to loot? There is. Oh, more goods? I like goods.
The whispers told me a secret.
Dude, I will loot everything. I don't give a shit.
It won't open. The damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
Success is the only outcome I accept. Is there money to be made?
Well, there's loot to be looted. Ooh, some gloves and some melta charges.
I know how to take risks.
What does this do? +3 to tech? Yeah, we'll be putting those on.
I always have a backup plan.
The Emperor favors me today.
Ooh, goods. Go get the goods. Hey, give me those books. Oh, a door.
Just as I planned.
Oh, homeboy had a helmet? Hell yeah. What is this? Oh, that's cool. Hey, Pinks, how's it going?
I always keep my options open.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Oh shit. Rude. The roar of flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. And then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It's Theodora van Valencius. She has been possessed. Her expression calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, and the other is raised in an inviting gesture.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the wolf.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Hey, Legionnaire, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hell yeah, dude. Oblivion's a great game. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. And that answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. To the void with you.
For the Emperor!
Follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
You look away and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke go stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors. In your determination, you completely forgot about Theodora, and when you turn your head, you see nothing but bellowing fire. I am in danger. You are not wrong.
the price.
Where did she go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, Whip?
Oh, hell yeah. We're just like pop, 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 making bridges drop. Light Knight, how's it going? I mean, those goods. No, give me the goods.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it. Which would be even worse.
Ugh.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us, so now we will follow you through thick and thin.
For the Emperor.
If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would
Darko XP, how you doing?
Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
I want loot. I want loot. Let me loot things.
Let us not dawdle.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
What are those? Adamantine hilt guards? Oh, hell yeah.
Is there money to be made?
Always. Man, I'm getting all kinds of good shit. What's this door? I don't know, but there's more goods. Lex Mechanics goggles? Okay.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Shit. That's not great. Give me that melt-a-gun, Mort. Oh, she dead as fuck. She dead, and I've seen this in some of those not safe for work Japanese cartoons. Can I loot Mort's fucking melt-a-gun? Can I actually loot Mort's melt-a-gun? No. Sweet new cloak, some prayer beads. Theodora von Valencia's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept their faithful souls. No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere. First, betrayal. Now, the murder of the rogue trader. And Mort.
Poor Mort.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The arch-militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye, a heap of blood-spattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Inspect the shards for the... It is difficult to say exactly what was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the arch-militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC, and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Lore Imperium test succeeded, and sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter addressed to Theodora van Valencia signed it with the seal of one of the holy ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunt heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp. I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft. Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more. No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Any other sweet loots? There's no way I'm leaving this cabin until I've looted everything. I'm not quite sure where to go. I'm all fucking turned around. Thought that was where I came in at. Was it not? Could have sworn that's where I came in at. Oh, must have been in here. Okay. Oh shit, that's a battle servitor.
Don't you dare to cross us.
The masters demand your death!
I will do my duty. Just a minor setback.
Who's this one?
At your beck and call.
That combat servitor's a problem.
I'd rather not.
On it. You never stood a chance.
That was good. That was some good shooting.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. What is a prayer?
Ah!
What an unfortunate turn of fate. That is not my destiny. But of course. Was that you? Or
An exemplary strike.
Dude, that guy's got a fucking flame. Yeah. Not even a flamer, it's a fucking melta.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Ooh, that prescience helped.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
I'll make it happen.
That was some terrible shooting.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
That was not terrible shooting.
Cover me. I'm not so sure.
I just bonked him with the staff.
Will do.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Can I fall back now?
Death to the weak.
Oh, that was awesome.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do like you reduced to dust.
I'm ready for whatever comes. I'll see to another enemy down.
Here we go. Some good fighting there. The combat in this is cool.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Oh, what is this? Yeah, rapid reload looks real good. Hey, Shine Boy, how you doing? Yeah, get rapid reload on both of the shooters. Some las pistols.
Let us not dawdle.
Somebody say goods?
That wasn't so difficult?
I kind of thought he was in on it too. Hey, Nixian, how you doing?
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader. God Emperor, preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air.
So should we just shoot this guy in the face?
We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Words worthy of a righteous soul.
Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp if he gets some help from the bridge.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Nope, that was the navigator.
We are out of time.
What? Theodora is dead. No, that can't.
There's another traitor doing another thing.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm.
Edelstrad, don't! Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Oh, that's not good. What did he just get possessed by?
Suffer not the heretic to live.
A fucking chaos spawn, huh?
Defense is a good offense.
There is movement in the Empyrean. Anything else?
Momentum.
Will do. But of course.
Dude, these guys can do a lot.
Was it you? Or
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. I'll do it.
It will be done.
Oh, hey, those guys are gonna help too, huh? Mm.
No eggs, but she did have strawberry scones.
What?
No eggs, but she did have strawberry scones. $5 a dozen. I'm sure those eggs went fast. I saw the post while I was at work today.
Suppose you'd be willing to grab me that Dr. Pepper, would you?
Okay.
I love you.
What was that?
I believe they call it whiskey.
Really? What kind of whiskey?
Glenlivet 20?
Ooh.
I think it's pretty good. That's a scotch. That's a good scotch.
Mm-hmm.
That's some good shooting. Oh, hey, that hurt. Oh, is it his turn now or something? Yeah.
It's as good as done.
Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
No can duking.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Some good shots. Oh shit. Adira is fucking unconscious.
Follow my lead.
Can I like heal her or something?
The healing is much appreciated.
Did I just heal myself?
Tested tactics are the best ways. At your beck and call. Follow my lead.
Rip. Nice. They got one.
My faith shields me. I will not. Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands,
Victory is imminent.
Fuck, he hits hard.
your aegis, O Emperor.
Stay vigilant.
I'll brush this off. On it.
Best defense is a good offense. Locked in our ranks. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Oh shit, she's out.
Brace yourself, Avalanche.
A temporary setback.
No. That poor guy was helping quite a bit.
I've suffered worse.
I'll see to it.
Got him.
The Emperor sets my path. Blessed be the hand of the healer. Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Thank you.
I'm an iconoclast. Dual wield las pistols? That's kind of fucking cool. Who's this? Yeah, we're gonna tack some ballistic skill onto that. This game is fun. This game is a lot of fun. Hey, Gage, how's it going?
Is there money to be made?
save the entire Rival, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
There we go.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Oh, blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not...
Apparently, I just got promoted. That chair looks uncomfortable as fuck. Theodora, the image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents, invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with the horror of the warp.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all of these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind.
Lead them, mortal. Guide them. Persuade them. Force them to walk your path. You will need followers, for destiny is preordained.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you on the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World. I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Seneschal. The navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory.
Fuck, we made it out. Nice.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision.
Hey, Slow-Mo Joe, how you doing, buddy?
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Hell yeah. I got my own ship now.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
That was the prologue. That was a fun prologue. Deep shadows of wariness can be seen on Abelard's face. Through the old officer's eyes are keen. They rake over you from head to toe. He frowns, mutters something, then nods to himself. Yo, Korgosh, how you doing, buddy? You cannot help but notice that the Seneschal does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else entirely is gloating at the old officer's confusion. Seeing your smile, Abelard pulls himself together. Yeah, I just got this. It's Rogue Trader. Yo, thank you for the heart me. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustain massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy, while others go unfulfilled entirely. And now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. I'm ready to start the briefing. It said Cyber was the GM? I didn't promote Cyber to the GM. And I would be the only one that would have that ability. Really? How weird, because I did not promote him to GM. I wonder what's up with that. That's strange. I'll have to look into that next time I log on. Oh, you want me to hop over and do that real quick? Well, go into the guild finder and request in there, so that way if I hop on when you're not on, I can just click invite. A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, the expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention officers, you have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Varaxis von Valencius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. How weird! I wonder why it's doing that. As you wish, your lordship. Abelard points to a tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain as many implants as it does flesh. Vigdis Suriata of the Ptoleman line, your new Boxmaster. Oh wow, they look crazy. It is an honor to serve, your lordship. The Boxmaster offers a deep bow. Aboard this vessel you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. How weird! That's so fucking weird. I wonder why. What a trip. I wonder why it's doing that. Besides her is Rayvor, the Master Helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure we do not stray into an asteroid field or pirate ship. Yeah, no, I didn't quit. I just feel like playing some Rogue Trader. The bearded man with pale, almost transparent skin, large, dark circles under his eyes, and a dour expression that seems hard-wild into his face, gives a sullen nod. Hail, Lord Captain! This here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, our High Factorum Generous Donrock, who oversees supplies procurement and the general material well-being of the ship. Yamazaki Kaidamos, welcome. Oh, that guy looks like a dick. It is an honor, your lordship. You must trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. In the second row, we have 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery aboard, the Infernus Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship, and lastly, the Drive Master, servant of the Omnissiah. 3 officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drives Master offers a salute resembling a dance involving a complicated manipulation of all the tech priest mechadendrites. Already gotten another mutineer, huh? Hell yeah. WCBE, how you doing, brother? 20 lashes a month for the next half cycle, deprivation of officers' raffin, and privileges for the same period with the option to extend. Record that in his file. Thank you for the likes. Cease your sniveling. You disgrace yourself and your entire clan. Enough. The hysterics are over. Let us resume. The Master of Ordnance stands up, wiping the blood from his broken nose. His face is the picture of shock. What just happened seems to be dawning on him only now, and the knowledge of the fate he so narrowly escaped. Yeah, we could have shot him in the brain box and nobody would have said shit. Oh, the Infernus Master looks cool as hell. Yes, Lord Captain, the tall man bows his head in deference. I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment, in terms of material losses and crew casualties, has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and High Factorum. The post passed to him after a previous Infernus Master. His next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. High Factorum! We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your lordship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given to the tech priest's hands for attention, and that all lost supplies are replaced. There is only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately, this number is not confined to the scum from the lower decks, which are easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rydic Minoris. However, the planet, the whole system in fact, belongs to the Winterscale Rogue Trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. Especially true given Caligos Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planets. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed. Thank the Omnissiah, but its spirit mourns the dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must also report that the Engine Seer, Prime Overseer, and spiritual authority of all tech priests on board fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him. A most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magos. We require a replacement as soon as possible. The ship's most senior tech priest, most senior in both rank and experience, is dead. If we do not find a replacement, we will be unable to resolve the problems with the warp engine. Right you are, Lord Captain. To cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less, but without our engine seer prime and navigator, who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what'll happen first, our warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads. Your Lordship, if you will allow me to interject, when we arrived in the system, my crew followed standard protocol and conduct account of all available communications channels in the region. One of them was the Navalis Nobloite Station. The station maintains complete Vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck. A true blessing from the God Empire. Oh shit, here we go. A sharp bolt of pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you just heard. You understand that it is not the God Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. The words of the daemon that appeared before you during translation to real space echo your mind. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. In slightly less shitty news, we can go round and round this system till our heads are swimming, as long as the promethium and supplies last. And if any thick-as-grok shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out. So don't you worry on that score. Oh, shit. Well, this game is certainly cool. I am having a good time with it. That being said, I am done for the night because your boy is tired. I gotta go figure out what's going on the WoW side, too. So, you wonderful people, have a fantastic night. Thanks for the few of you stuck around to hang out with the stream. I'll be back on tomorrow. I think I've got a barbecue, and I don't know how long it's going to last, but we'll see. We'll see.